We are in New York. I'm wondering if we're going to make it before the rain. We got to get the walk in. And I got errands to do, folks. But let's see if we can get this walk in before the rain hits. I don't know. I looked at the weather. It's like, 50 some percent. I'm like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. But we're going to go. Weather right now is okay. Overcast. I have a feeling I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Ambrose. How's it going? Today is the, oh shit, I get my stuff together day. Hey, Walt Money, Mike Beachman, Christopher, how are you? So we're going to be strolling up to Central Park. And then on the way back, maybe I can hit up a few spots that I need to. I know, it's less than 24 hours. It's actually right now just about 24 hours before I have to leave to get to the cruise. Hey, Lori C. Which reminds me, I've got to text somebody. Oh my God. You know, it's like you leave everything to the last minute. I swear. I'm actually making a list today. I was pulling stuff out of the drawers. I still need to get the suitcase down. Joe's got one of them down. But I know I'm going to need a vacation from all the cruising. I'm going to need a vacation so my clothes can just live in my closet for a while. But honestly, after the cruise, I hate doing stuff less. I know. Thank you, Lori. I know, Christopher. I hate doing the last minute stuff, but sometimes it just waits until then. Hello, Miss Blue. How is everybody? We did not see Sylvester Stallone. He was a cancel. See, now the reason I knew that they had said he had canceled. Hi, Alfred. I knew they said that he was canceling or had other, I don't know. Something came up, whatever that was. But, you know, you never know with these celebrities. They'll say one thing and then they do another because you know why? Social media content, because it makes a bigger thing. People think you're not coming, but then they all of a sudden show up. It was a bait and switch. On the website, so that's where I was getting the conflicting things. I had not seen the Facebook post. But then so I went to the website for the San Gennaro, and it still showed him showing up there. So I was like, okay, so is he coming? Yeah, they got too much shit going on. Like what, counting their dollars? The funny thing is, it's his show. That's the part I think that really, I mean, a lot of people there were quite upset. Oh, Cass Cat has been a member in the Yo Club for 7 months. Cass Cat, thank you. Thank you so much. There you go, 7 months. I just honked it for 7 times. Thank you so much for being a part of the Yo Club for 7 months. Your support's amazing for us. It keeps Joe caffeinated and me sane. Hi, Brittany. Good morning. This is Tim's mom. Hey, you know, if Mama Ange wanted the coffee, hope I would be lost, totally lost. Oh, my God. Hi, Chris. Yeah, congratulations. Thank you, Chris, for posting those horns there for Kaz Cat. But honestly, I think everybody was very upset because it's his show. I mean, he's put himself as the star of the show, central character, and everything. And then I'm not taking away anything from the other characters, but none of them carry the same equality. You know what I mean? They don't carry the same clout. None of them, their roles are not that heavy. So, I don't know. I kind of felt like, you got the Ed Sheeran new album? Oh, that's very cool. Glad to hear that, Hassan. So, that was a bit of a letdown. Everybody pretty much probably bounced after that. But as they say that he had actually canceled. And it's funny, if you Google stuff now, At first, when I was Googling it, it said that it had already happened and that it's been passed. And then, hi Peggy, and then it was like conflicting stuff all across the internet yesterday. And you know, the AI googly thing was, I don't know, it was Googled up. But anyway, now when you look at it, it says, oh yeah, he showed up. No, he did not. Hi, Emmanuel. Buongiorno. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. So it's kind of like, y'all need to get your facts straight. He did not. Did not show up. But that's cool. What was I trying to say? There on the cruises, Coffee Joe would be like I know, he would be like a lost child without the coffee. He showed up via that was a pre-recorded thing, Ambrose. That was pre-recorded. And then it was like, oh, I'll make sure I'm here next year. And dude, I don't know, you've not like shown up at every San Gennaro feast, so what are you talking about, Willis? Like you're suddenly going to appear next year at the 100th anniversary? Is that what you were waiting for? It wasn't quite big enough? Am I giving him side shade? Yeah, a little bit. Because, you know, people went out there, and I get it. You can't please everybody. I mean, if you're in the public eye, I get it. I know I can't please everybody. But I do feel like the feast itself did not put a thing. People go to the website for the events on the feast. They go to the SanGennaroFeast.com, whatever the hell it is, to find out what's happening. And on there, they had not updated it to say that he was not going to show. And I'm sure there's a reason why they didn't update it, because they wanted more people down there. I get it. I get it. Your big draw for the night wasn't there. But, you know, let's just call it what it is. Come on. I know you're still having everybody else, but people aren't showing up for the other ones because they're like, who's that? Honestly. You gotta admit, they were probably all like, who's that? I don't know that person. I know he was in town because apparently he filmed something for the Tonight, I don't know, the Tonight Show or some shit. Maybe he had a sore throat. Maybe his allergies were kicking up. You know what I mean? I don't know. But I haven't watched any morning shows, night shows, anything like that. So I have no idea. This is just me winging it from the, you know, from the sidelines. Because do I really want to get that deep into it? No. Not really. And I gotta tell you, I thought what was funny last night. Yeah, it looked fine to you. Maybe it was the Robert Redford news. Well, he was so broken up about it. He didn't even do anything with Robert Redford. I know, he looked fine on all the other stuff, right? He just didn't want to go to the feast. He probably has it in his contract that he can skip out on the promo stuff because, you know, it is his show. He did help co-write and all that other shit about it. So, I mean, he gets to what he wants. But I guarantee you every one of those other actors in their contract was like, you must make these appearances. You know what I mean? That was like a, you must do this or you don't get paid. But I know everybody else was like, and the thing is you couldn't hear them. I was standing, you guys saw how close I was standing to the stage amidst all the other people that were up there allegedly for press. It was a hangnail mishap. Possibly. You never know. I don't know. But that whole thing with the press, the little press area, the people that were up front trying to get pictures, I gotta tell you, I really think that people think I'm not gonna say anything to them. So, yes, of course. Hi there, Christina. If I walk up, if I'm going to go do an event or something like this, your sarcasm, I didn't even read it all, Miss Blue. I get your sarcasm. But sometimes, you know, when I go to these events, I do have a press pass. Joe has a press pass so that we can cover events and things that are happening in and around New York City and beyond. You know what I mean? Like, just, that's our press pass. It's to show that we actually are doing things that are event-like within the city. We'll sometimes do parades. I'll cover if there's a pop-up concert someplace, you know, things like that. If it fits in the schedule and I can make it, I will try to make it happen. What was that? Hi, Szabados. So I always usually do carry the press passes. In fact, I have them on me right now, you know. And I have to submit stuff to verify that. Everybody knows the thing we've gone through to get those. But here's the funny thing. So when I go up to these things, and this is like a celebrity event, okay, they usually have an area where the press is gathered. And you have to go there, and sometimes they ask for your information so that they can follow and see what you reported or what you did about it. Sometimes not. But usually there's an area that's designated for that. So, sitting in the back, because it doesn't start till 8, no reason for me to be standing up there the whole damn time. Really, there isn't, because there's nothing to film. And there's just a bunch of gathering of people. They didn't really have a designation for the press. So I'm like, okay, I'll go up there. And there was nothing saying you can't stand here, you can't stand there. But it cracked me up that this dude, I think he was German. He was speaking Deutsch. He was speaking German, I think. But he had a big-ass camera. Good morning, Rhonda. How are you out there in Hollywood, Florida? How's the weather? Buenos dias, Eric. He's standing there with this big camera with a big, long lens. Like a lens that you're going to shoot like a bird sitting in that tree way over there. Like, that's the kind of lens he had. And I get it. I think sometimes when people come out with cameras like that they're trying to prove how big their is. Because in this day and age, unless you are shooting something, and the funny thing is it's not like he was shooting from the back of a crowd. It's not like he was shooting a sporting event where he needed to freeze. Listen, I've done photography. I've had all of that equipment. I've shot events, weddings, everything. So, to me, I feel like, and especially men, guys. The bigger the camera, the bigger the lens, you know, it's like they're proving. Hey, Mecca, Octavia, good to see you. They're proving something, or lack thereof. But he's standing there. I come up. I see a fellow YouTuber wave to him. I'm saying, oh, let me get out of your way. And he's like, no, you know, the fellow YouTuber, he's like, no, you're good, Ange. I'm like, okay, have a good one. Yeah, it's cool. Like, we get it. We get along. Not a problem. Right? We're cool. We're kosher. He was fine, even me being there. But the crazy thing is the guy with the camera from some unknown land, or unknown where, I don't know where he's from, was very forceful in voicing his opinion that I just ran up there and decided to come up there, and how dare I? And I was in his way. And he was like, needed to get his shot. But I was standing in his way. You have a camera with a 600 millimeter lens. What are you trying to say? I know, but do you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. Like, he had a camera that had this lens. I swear to God, the lens had to be like $3,000. He's standing here and he's shooting something here. I'm like, dude, are you looking for nose hair or what? Like, for fuck's sake. But then to like actually try to confront me and to keep going on. And the woman that was next to him, he's like, you're in her way too. Like she didn't want to say anything. And this is where it gets twisted, I think. They do that specifically, and I'm going to say it's gender driven. But if it was another man, they probably would have just had it out and it would have been no problem. But since I was a woman, he felt he had the right to completely badger me during my stream the whole time. And then he's like, why are you even here? And stuff like that. And I turned around, I'm like, dude, I'm here because I'm with the press. I am covering this because I am with the press. And then the part that killed me, he didn't believe me. He didn't believe me. I'm looking at him like, he doesn't have any credentials on him. What the hell has he got to say? Oh, are you really, is what he said. Really, you're with the press? And I turned around and I showed him my official press pass. And I said, I absolutely am, right here. Yes, here I am. And then he had to shut up. Then he had to shut up. Not another friggin' peep out of his ass. Ah. So annoying. Nobody else I saw standing there, besides people that were working the event for staff, had, and I know many of them have press passes, didn't have it on, but he had to say it to me. Even though I had moved steps to the left so he would have a shot. It's like he didn't want anybody near him. I was so, I know I'm ranting. I can't help it. But it sticks in my head. Because I know that he did not expect, I think he didn't expect me to snap back. And I know that most people in this industry don't expect the snapback, specifically from a woman or a woman of my age or demeanor or whatever. They think, oh, well, I'm just gonna, listen, you mess with the wrong bitch. Because I will wholeheartedly ignore you and make you look like a fool. Smacked down with the press pass. I was. I can't help it. It makes me so infuriated. It's done. It's done. Sylvester didn't even show up, and I felt like I said, he didn't even show. And you acting a fool. Look at that. See? Look at, they're ripping up the street. Hey, Paul. Is this going to be done by the time we get back? Probably not. Look it, we made it to the park. Which means we can actually go for a little walk in the park. Yeah, he didn't count on my sassy superpowers. Joe was laughing afterwards. Joe said, Ange, it was so damn funny. He kept going on, and you were just standing there ignoring him and talking about him. I'm like, I'm sure they're talking about me in their language. I think it's German. I'm not positive. But they're going on and on. I'm sure. At those moments, I wished I was so, not bilingual. I wish I knew all 10. I wish I knew 20 languages. So I could snap back at them in their own language. Oh no, what's going to happen on Saturday? Saturday, September 27th. What is that? What is that? Is that the race? Is that the race? What is this one? Oh, I gotta go look it up. I always forget which event is happening when. The Universal, I know, but I was holding a cannoli and my phone. I couldn't use the middle finger network. I wish I could have. Oh, gonna be something on your, hey, happy early birthday there, Eric Mendoza. We made it to the park, guys. We got some clouds. Looking a little dicey. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, the Earth concert singing, which actually tears up the Great Lawn every year. Every year they do this concert, and it literally tears up the lawn. Like it gets wrecked. But apparently, they get enough money to replace the lawn, and I'm kind of like, but wouldn't it be nice if you didn't have to do that? Like, I feel like Central Park, not Central Park. I feel like Bryant Park is kind of dealing with that at the moment too, because They put the lawn down now every year. They put sod down every year, but the thing is, it doesn't stay because they have to roll it up every year for the Winterfest thing. And I'm kind of like, I don't know. Hey, Alexander, how are you? It's a breezy, fallish kind of day. It's probably like 69, 70 out right now. Winds, supposed to get rain. So we're gonna take a little walk. We haven't walked in the park in a bit, so that's what we're doing today. Because then I have to go get stuff to start packing. Oy, oy, oy. We're not walking across the park because they're going to be blocking the road soon. I'm sure they're already blocked. Blocking paths because they're gutting it. It's still blocked? Not right, okay. Ooh, maybe we can go in our little secret area where we sit and listen to the water. Let's go do that. Ooh, look at that big grass. Lots of places to sit. Nobody's out here. Everybody's back in school. Did you notice that? That's what it is. Nobody's out here because everybody had to go back to school. It's Wednesday. I keep thinking, honestly, guys, I keep thinking it's Friday. That's how messed up I am. Or I think I don't even think it's Wednesday. I think it's like, I think it's Thursday or Friday. Let's go sit in our secret space. Shh. We're gonna sit in secret space. We haven't sat here on our little bench with Jeffrey Hubbard in such a while. Oh, look at this. I wonder if a squirrel will come and get us. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe we'll be okay. Uh-oh. I hear minions. Oh, we're gonna hide. But look how covered this little section is right here. Like if I look up, fully covered in trees and leaves. Hello, Danny, hello. I hope Monty Python jumps out of the bush for you. Oh, that would be funny. I like Monty Python. I'd probably laugh. I'd probably giggle. For now, I know. I hear little minions over there. They're somewhere behind those trees. It sounds like preschoolers. So they don't really go to school. They go to what they call preschool, which means we're gonna color and finger paint today. It is Cascade, super nice. People are just in the park right now trying to get their walk on. Defend yourself. I'm good. You want to color and finger paint, Darlene? So do I. Oh yeah, it is Minions. I can see them. They have their glow-in-the-dark day glow t-shirts on, or their little vests. That's funny. It's almost the season where we have to switch out our clothes, guys. We got to switch out our clothes, pull out some sweaters, little jackets. You're going to work on some painting today? Ooh. I still have a paint by number set that I could do. I may do it this fall. We might try it again because we were trying it in the beginning of spring. And I think it's more of like a winter fall thing. So maybe I have to get it out and try to do it now instead. We'll see. Nothing before the cruise. The only thing before the cruise is packing. Only, look at this, a little pathway. Now the question is, I think I'm gonna walk around. You did a paint by number on your phone. I have that on my phone too. The coloring books for grown-ups, right? On your phone, they have the coloring apps. I do those because I do find, see, that's the reason why I thought paint by numbers would be calming. But the thing is, it's totally different than the apps, because on the app you just touch the space. On the paint by number thing, you actually have to paint within the lines. That's a little stressful. Yeah, I want to wind down too. Oh no, more minions are a big long leash and stick them in between. That's how minions get around in New York City. Now our little lake over here is completely covered in green. Is it pollen? Is that what it's called? Is it pollen? I don't know. I can't tell. Oh, there's people over there. Can't sit over there. It's people. I can see them. Oh, it's like thick woods. Oh, look at that, Scotty. Oh, he's cute. Usually do horror movie drawings for Halloween. This time you're going to try horror painting. Oh my. I don't know. The only thing with paint is that you can't just easily put it away. You got to like wash out the brush, clean up the thing. It's wet. You can't just move on. That's why I'm thinking, maybe I want marker. Marker or something along those lines. Oh, look at all the ducks right here. Here we go. You can see the ducks way down there. Super calming here. I love this little walk. It's very chill. Uh-oh. Quack. I know people talk about diamond art all the time. I have to order some or find something like that to do. I saw it at a store, almost got it, but I knew that at the store it was jacked up in price. So then I went, all right, Angela, you don't need to get that one because it's so expensive. Now, it would honestly just be me doing it just to do it for something to do. Not for me putting it up anywhere. Unless it was like, I don't know, it has to be like modern art kind of vibe. You think it's amazing? Really? I think I would just want something bedazzled, but it wouldn't have to be like a picture. Like it would have to be like, I don't know. I'd have to find one that's more, Look guys. The gangs from Canada has arrived. Look, we got the Canada gangs. Are they getting ready to fly south? Oh no, we got us a whole flock. Yeah, it's not meant to be displayed at the MoMA. Gangs of Canada have arrived. They came down from the north. They're gonna keep heading south probably. When do they all start migrating? What is diamond art painting? Well, it's like they call it diamond art. It's not diamonds, but they call it that because you take these little bedazzled jewels and they stick, and then you basically take them off the jewel paper and then you put them on this thing with like by number, by color. It's like, you know, the group all have one that keeps guard. I know. I think it's this one. Because they be going to be honking. Hello. Shall we name them all? George, Filbert, Wilbur, Hansel, Gretel. We're going to call that one over there Bertha. Colette. One of them has to be Colette because she's French, Canadian. Colette, what are you doing? Look at them all. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24, 26, 28 geese. That's a decent flock. There has to be a Maggie.
The grass? What else? What else might be in the grass?
Michael. What are you doing, Michael?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Has to be a Michael. Oh, let's sit here and look at the willow tree in this setting. We're going to set Tony and Andrea, divorce-free for 30 years and counting. Oh, that's a good one. Tony and Andrea, divorce-free. That's good. That's good. I like that. Tony, Andrea, you guys are witty. Oh, that's the minions walking by. Oh, apparently one minion fell down. Bump this. We got almost smacked with an acorn. A whole group was getting ready to cross the street when I was driving. Luckily, I got past before they caught moving. Oh my God, I know, right? So the little minion in the back, he must have fallen down, bumped his head, or he got hit with an acorn because she got a little ice pack on his head. Well, Jovan, date night tomorrow is on the cruise ship. So tomorrow night's date night is extra special as we will be doing it on the cruise ship. Sailing, having fun. We definitely will. We might actually even be at dinner. I'm not sure at the time, but we may just be at dinner. Oh, we got a seaplane up there. So I'll have to check with the party that we're with, but that's what we're going to be doing. It's going to be date night on the Carnival Venezia. So yes, there will be a date night. Oh no. We got one over here. This one's decided to go rogue. I don't think this one's been part of the group. I think he's like single and looking. He's single and looking. Not part of the group. But look at that. That's a nice little vista. Everything is so green. Even the pond scum. But yeah, so tomorrow we get on the cruise. Joe and I are supposed to embark at 12:30. We leave dock at 4 o'clock. Looks like Carl Roth, you're funny. We leave the dock. We sail away at 4 p.m. If you feed them protein, they get angel wing. What's angel wing? What's angel wing? Does that mean they die? I don't know what that means. Hi, Lori. How are you? So, yes, Joe will be driving home tonight. He won't be driving home. He'll be taking mass transit today to get home. So he'll tell me, I'm sure I'll get the message that he's on the train, headed back. Car is being left in Jersey because we don't want to have to deal with parking it all weekend. And the car will stay there until he goes back to work on Tuesday. So that's like a thing we always had to plan. Like, okay, we can't use the car. We can't go get anything. Everything's got to be gotten from whatever we needed. Oh, they grow wings at a fast pace and they can't fly anymore. Really? Really? I know you meant hi, Lori. Very interesting. Yeah, acorns are falling. They're plopping on our heads. I'm going to tell you, they hurt when they hit you. Can you imagine if you had bigger nuts up there besides an acorn or a walnut or anything? Damn. Where do walnut trees go? I don't even know where walnut trees grow. Do they grow around here? The geese are following me. They're like right next to me now. Damn. So I know, it is nuts. So I'm excited for tomorrow. Like I said, we have dinner set for the steakhouse because we were invited to go to dinner at the steakhouse tomorrow night on the ship. But we will be doing, meeting up with everybody that's going. I think in total, 2, 4, 6, 7 or 8 of us are going to be on the ship. That are going on the ship. A couple of people had to change plans due to family, health reasons, whatever it is, and I totally understand that. I don't know. Where do walnuts grow? Like, what state produces walnuts? I want to know. Like, but see, Lori, this is what happens in my head. I see a nut, I think of a bigger nut, and then I'm like, well, where do those grow? Like, I know pecans and stuff, that's all down in Georgia. Like, you can hear them hitting everything. So we have Din Din and Gerard. They're going to be there. Bafo and Treaton. Ronnie C. I think it's Ronnie C. That are going to be there. And Joe and I. California produces 99% of commercial walnut supply in the United States. With other states like Oregon and Washington. Really? Well, then how much sense did that make when John Boy from the Waltons... Oh, wait, no, that wasn't the Waltons. But then how much sense did that make when on Little House on the Prairie, they were in Walnut Grove? Did they have walnuts? Was it just called Walnut Grove? Because I know they didn't got no walnuts there. You have them in PA, but not for mass production. That's what I wondered. You just asked Alexia, she's still talking. Your doctor don't you love it when doctors tell you to eat stuff like that? Eat 2, not 1, not 3, but eat 2 walnuts for the omega-3s. Just 2, stop at 2. Don't have any more. So 2 would mean you're actually eating 4 walnut halves. Eat 2. Yeah, there's like black walnut. I know there's a lot of different kind of walnuts. I just wonder, which ones are the ones we eating? I don't know. You know, we all think that there's just one variety, like one variety of almond. What if you eat 5? What if you eat a whole damn bag because you like walnuts? I don't think people like walnuts like that. Like, to like walnuts, you would have to put some like cinnamon and other flavorings with the walnuts. They drop from the tree green, but when they rot, they turn black and stain everything, including roads. Really? Really? I had no idea. So one of the things I have to go pick up is some snacks. Because yes, there's food always available on the ships usually, at any time of day. Oh, we're getting a little breeze that's coming across the little lake here. The cruise is going back to Bermuda. I am going back to Bermuda. Last week we were in Bermuda too, but we were only there at like a weird time. You know, it was a weird time of day when we were in Bermuda. This time we arrive in the morning. You like walnut? You love walnuts just plain. Oh, Joe always tells me he doesn't like the walnuts. Like, I have to spice them. I have to do them up. I have to zhuzh them. I have to spruce them up a little bit. You know, make them a little more palatable for the man. Well, there'll be a lobster feast again. Not 1, but 2. There should be. There should be a lobster feast tonight. We will have, like, that's usually elegant night, whatever they want to call it. There's always like a white elegant night. There is, sometimes they do 80s, you know, glow in the dark nights. Things like that. Uh-oh. It's starting to rain. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Will we melt? Oh, there's a gang of New York hiding out in his hood. Squirrel. Can't even barely see him. Rain be coming. The question is, would it be big rain just baby rain. Baby rain we can handle. Baby rain isn't really a big thing. No biggie on the baby rain. She's got her little scooter. Baby rain's just like, it's like little bitty baby drops. It's like a little mist. It's not even a mist. It's like a little baby fake rain. It didn't say thunderstorms. So when it doesn't say like thunder, lightning, very, very frightening, I'm okay. I'm good with it. It's wild how the park is so different in the fall than the summer. I mean, you have the nannies out. You always will have the nannies out. Oh, this is a little gathering of the nannies and the mommies. Now, I'm sure many of you probably think I hate children. I don't. I just don't want to, I'm past that stage of my life. Go to the bridge. Oh, we got the birders out. People are out here looking for birds. Like the guy's lens was bigger than this one. And I can't go, what are you doing with those? Do you send those to National Geographic, Discovery? They got teams. They don't need yours. I really wonder. Because yes, I did love photography. I still do in some aspects of it. I think it's more of the creative side of me. But I would sit there and think, what am I doing with all of these digital files? There's a lot of them. People don't even look at their family pictures. Anyone else enjoying YouTube's new layout? I haven't. They don't sell them. I'm telling you right now, they don't sell them. Because they're like, especially now with AI, how will you know? Like there's all these new rollouts coming in that are for YouTube. A lot of it is incorporating AI. Like one of the things is I can do a video and then have it AI insert things into the video. For real. Like it can insert, I have no idea what's happening there. Like if I'm sitting at a desk on a live stream, or I think it's on a live stream, I don't know, maybe it's only on video, but it will put an apple on the desk. And it just does it. Or you put them on Instagram so they're there and they're not using storage. I know, but then what happens if they go gone? That's me. I have so many photos. Trust me, I still love doing and taking. I do take photos and stuff still. Not with big camera gear anymore. Because I'm going to tell you, having to carry the camera gear, like the big camera gear like that, I do not love it. I hate it. That was my biggest thing. Hated it. I recently had my Facebook suspended and ultimately deleted for no reason. All of your memories are gone. Play pickleball? I've never played. Joe and I hit the pickleball back and forth on the cruise ship a little bit. I still don't understand the draw. I mean, it's okay, but I would never join a league. It is cool to frame some of your own. And I have sold my photography. I have. I'm not passionate. But I can't get behind having all that real expensive gear. And the camera companies make you feel like you need to get that expensive gear. They do. We're gonna make it up the hill. And then the funny thing is, now that they have the small cameras that are also video, like the Action Pros and stuff, that do a great job, you know, and your iPhone or whatever phone you have, it kind of really negates the necessary need for it. Unless you're doing something that commercially that you really need to have it. But I'm telling you, if you know how to use your gear, you can use a small little camera in the back of your pocket just as good as a big one that you have to carry around a bag and a suitcase for. But you know, people love gear. You agree with the camera company thing at past? Camera will always be here, but film camera, it's a little more harder. This dude's got to chill. Don't be walking up on me, Mack truck. We did our circle in the park. We did good, guys. I took lots of pictures in Central Park in the summer on my S25 Ultra. Is that a little one? Sounds like a little one. You'd be surprised at the quality. And listen, it took me a long time to go from film to digital. Because digital lacked so much in the beginning. So I would be shooting black and white. Anybody knows here as a photographer, T-Max. Or I would shoot slide film. And then I also did medium format and such. I actually would develop my own film and print my own photographs. Like I actually know how to do darkroom, so I could still do it to this day. But then once digital started becoming more and more reliable, more and more quality, because you can shoot so many more photos without having to worry about the precious cost of film. Oh my God, the rotten egg smelling developer was horrible. It always had like a vinegar egg smell to it, didn't it? Yeah. Then you had to be sitting there with the fixer and everything. And no matter what you did, at some point your hands would have to touch the stuff because you would touch it to feel if you had gotten it all off. If you know what I mean. If you're a photographer who did this, you know what I mean. It'd be sitting in the fixer and you're like, you gotta make sure it's rinsed so it's not slimy and it's off the developer and everything. But then hands, photographer's hands, it was like psoriasis central. You'd always end up with like an allergic reaction. Because really, we shouldn't be putting our hands in the chemicals. You loved it? You loved the whole darkroom thing? It is a certain smell. If I smell it today, it would throw me right back into it. Like I built my own darkroom in multiple places where we lived. It's an easy walk here. It's slightly sprinkling, just a little bit. Little bitty bit. Did a little walk around Central Park, around the lake, just to get a few steps in today. We're keeping it pretty casual because I have to go home and pack. I got to do the hunt and gather thing. You know, all of that stuff. I may do a couple of more loads of laundry, try to knock that mountain down. We will see. But yeah, that would be something else. I'd have to get a camera again. How's Joe? Joe, last night, because I did all the laundry for like the cruise stuff. Like we got home last night, he pulled down the luggage. And I said, you really gonna do this now? He goes, Ange, I'm just gonna throw it all in the suitcase. I said, right now? He's like, absolutely, this is everything I'm bringing. Which means I have to go through it. But, and it was always nice to see what photos came out while you're in the darkroom. It was like the magic of the reveal, right? But yeah, Joe decided he was gonna pack all his stuff up. And actually we're gonna go to the dollar store over here. That's where we're going. And he just threw it in the suitcase. Now I'm gonna have to go through the big suitcase, make sure it's all in there. Laundry, I did the laundry I did 2 loads yesterday. Because that's all I could really get done in the time frame that I had before I had to leave and do other stuff. Okay, Joe's already sending me a text, winding down. He's winding down, he's getting ready to leave. I can't. The man is killing me. I knew it was coming. I knew it'd be coming when I was walking. Oh, Chipotle. We like to say Chipotle just to be that person. All right, folks. I'm here at my first stop that I have to go and look for stuff. Just a few things I wanted to see. But I'll be on tomorrow. You guys will see it. Do me a favor. Make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel and the other channel, Yo Let's Go. Because we will be doing live streams from that. There'll be videos being posted on that. I actually still am doing videos from the other cruise and such. But make sure you guys are subscribed and have your notifications bells. Tomorrow there will be a date night. So stay tuned for that. But there'll be lots of stuff going. We will be live streaming while we are on the cruise ship. I do have the Wi-Fi internet package, and finger crossed that Mother Nature doesn't knock it out. I don't know if I'm gonna be on both channels or one channel or what channel, but you do me a favor and make sure you're subscribed and just keep your ear to the ground. All right, let me go do my stuff and I'll talk to you later. Bye.